usually we won't have Baltimore interviewers. So when I hear certain things you say, I'm like, this nigga sound like because he is from Baltimore.
You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. Hey everybody, it's William Carter here with InquisitiveCarter.com. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Fifth studio album. What's that feel like for y'all?
I said it feels good to be back on music again, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, that when you have a connection with your fans, you know, when you're away from music for a while and you reconnect with them, it's like that feeling again, you know what I mean? It's like a fan and artist relationship that drives us as artists, you know what I mean? So to do a project that they love and they hear nothing but great feedback from a lot of the radio DJs and personalities we impacting radio now, and we're getting a lot of great responses. And to hear that, it's just mind blowing because this is an album that I produced that was written also by, you know, Ruff Endz, myself and my partner Chi, the lyrical genius. And for them to hear our ideas and our, you know, stories and our heart and emotions and feelings and all of that laid out on the line of this project and respond the way they do, this is mind blowing, man. And it makes us feel grateful. And it kind of confirms, like, all right, you doing what you're supposed to be doing. All right, you back on track. Let's get going. All right. Remember this? You know, you remember how this felt.
And I ain't even gonna hold you, like just like last week, dropped down on Dahman and 92Q was playing y'all music. Was playing, and it was like, it was one of those random moments where, like, you know, you driving, you just going along, and like you just see people having like a sing along, and it's like not everybody can maintain some sort of fan base, and not everybody can, you know, have a classic, let alone two, in the repertoire, you know. So I think that does say something to the musicability that you two do possess.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Made me feel like, yeah, I possess something. Okay. Thank you very much. I feel like I'm gonna walk out of here with my head up now. Made my day. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Listen, it don't matter where. If I'm out Baltimore, if I'm out Columbia, from whatever the case may be, let somebody at some event play Someone to Love You, and it's like it's a totally like family reunion sort of thing, you know.
Let's get it.
Y'all got that. I gotta give it to you.
Hey, that's for real. I ain't even know. Thanks, bro. We gotta go to some events. Yo, next time you go, hit me up, yo, so I can roll with you. Put my wig on.
Cook.
Yes.
How does it feel to have, you know, classics under your belt that still, you know, people still recognize and can play years later?
Definitely an honor, because like you said, it's a lot of people who don't have it. It's a lot of people who don't have it. It's a lot of people who tried their best for whatever reason, didn't make it. So to be a part of that is definitely like an exclusive club. It definitely keeps you working. It keeps you relevant. It makes way for you to come back, to still be in it, which is a blessing on top of a blessing. So, I mean, it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling to have people till today still singing your music. So, yeah, most definitely. Shout out to all the peoples, man.
Exactly. I wanna send a shout out to my lady. Oh my God, remember that? we gotta bring songs like that back. What's the slang? They don't have shout out no more. What's the slang now? What's the new term?
Listen, there's a lot of things. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm 27, and some of these things be like,
I'm making a song called I Ain't Gonna Hold You. I know that. Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. Shorty, I ain't gonna hold you.
That phrase do hit a little bit different. How have you been able to maintain that professional relationship along with, you know, just a regular friendship? Because you got to like each other to be working with each other for so long.
Exactly. And I think you said it. It's really the friendship. You know, our friendship, it's the friendship, but what's crazy is our friendship is built around music. But it's really based on the friendship, because with no friendship, no music, you know what I mean? But because of the friendship, we all, you know what I mean? And that's how, you know, our friendship was always an open door. Our brotherhood was always an open door there, even when we wasn't together, you know what I mean? So when we started spending time together, we hooked up a couple times, it was a wrap. You know, we got together based around our city of Baltimore. You know, like he spoke of, but yeah, our friendship is definitely, I think, a key factor in that. And you know, Ruff Endz is, we're real brothers. We're not really brothers. We don't have the same mother, same father, but we're like brothers in the sense of best friends. We I guess gone beyond the best friend realm into like brothers, man. Like, you know what I mean, from another mother, where his family is my family, vice versa. So it was a restored family. You know what I mean? What you're seeing right now is two brothers that got back together. You know what I mean? And as a result of that, we now, you know, still doing music, you know what I mean, doing music again, but it's deeper than just the music, you know, for me. So the music is expression of the relationship. And that's why so many more things are gonna come, like film and television and stuff like that. Because that's an expression of the relationship of where we are now, and the growth and everything, you know?
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful, you know, especially like in this field, you see things go real left real quick, you know, so that's very admirable and a nice thing to see, you know.
I love it. We won't have Baltimore interviewers, so when I hear certain things you say, I'm like, this nigga sound like because he is from Baltimore.
You not wrong, man. You not wrong.
I
I be thinking to myself sometimes, like, you know, especially like doing this, you know, certain things you got to enunciate. And I'm like, okay, but certain things, like if I start getting comfortable, you gonna hear it, like you gonna know exactly where I'm from.
Exactly. But that's gonna be what makes you though, as you grow and become, you know what I mean, the legend. We were like, yo, the Carter, can we get on the William Carter show? Yo, William, it's me. You're gonna be on the sideline, look over. Oh, yo, let them in. Yo, William. I mean, you the man, but that's gonna be who you are though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let that go.
I want to know, right? If we're talking about home based on being from home right now, how did Baltimore kind of prepare y'all for the music industry?
Oh man, Baltimore was like the proving ground. Man, listen. Whew. I heard sayings about other places. If you can survive wherever, you can survive anywhere. I don't know if it was started in Baltimore, but that's line definitely apply to this place. Like if you can survive here, you can survive anywhere. I mean, every level of, just like any place, you got good and bad. Let me just start there. So the good, we got good here. It's not all bad. But at the same time, our trenches, like rough ends, our rough parts is real rough. You know what I'm saying? 350 murders on average a year in a place that's a fraction the size of New York. You know, so you thinking about the law of numbers is like, how is that possible? How is y'all ain't run out of people by now? Like that's crazy. But at the same time, I wouldn't want anybody, especially our people, to be raised in survival mode, because they say when you're in survival mode, you're not in thriving mode. When you're surviving, you're not thriving. So for us, most of our life been survival mode. That's what a lot of us know about. But at the same time, that conditions you. It hardens you to the nose. It hardens you to things not going your way necessarily, or people got, you know, they real opinionated about what you doing or how you doing stuff. You know, Baltimore gave us that thick skin, gave us that elephant skin to say, listen, okay, you don't want to open the door for me? That's fine. Come on, bro. Let's go. You know, and we found the door to open for us. And a lot of times that's what real success looks like. It looks like, you know, just using them as an example, like a Donald Trump was talking about, if you're not, this was before he was president. This was like, he was saying, if you haven't went bankrupt at least 3 times, you're not trying to be rich. For a lot of people, that goes over your head. Me, hit me right in the face. Like, I get that. Because it's fear. A lot of us is fear. You don't want to fail big, so you don't want to try big. Baltimore, how they say, OTM, out the mud, man, listen. Out the mud with it. You know, Baltimore conditioned us to not accept no for an answer, to believe in myself more than anybody. Because sometimes you might feel like the whole city ain't believing in you as much as they need to. What you gonna do? You stop? Oh, because the city wasn't. This is only one city. This is only one city in America. So,
and at the same time, Baltimore loved on us as well.
Oh, ain't no question.
Got a lot of people there that gave us the confidence, fueled the like, I can do it. Y'all should be out there. Y'all sound like Jodeci, and that we really wasn't there yet. But you know, they was like, but they was like, yo, y'all can be, you know what I mean? In our we graduated from Southwestern High School. Shout out to all my Sabres. West Side in the building, South. When we graduated from Southwestern High School, on our yearbook, it was me playing the piano, Dante holding the mic, standing up, and we were singing a song to our parents, and they took a picture of it and they put it in the yearbook. And in the yearbook, they have, what they got, Dante? It was, they're gonna be the next Jodeci or the next.
This dude will replace Jodeci one day or something like that.
It's crazy, you know what I mean? Years later, we're a two-man group. No, it was Casey and JoJo. That's what they said. They're gonna be the next Casey and JoJo, is what they said. And at that time, we were a group. You know, hey, what can you say, man? Destiny, purpose. You know, Baltimore has definitely done so many things. And I think, you know, born in rough, I would rather be born in rough all the time because of, you know, you get to you realize more what life is really all about more. So then sometimes born in plenty, when you don't know what it is to not, you know, make absurd sandwich. You don't know what a mayonnaise and cheese sandwich, you know, you never had that because you always we got meat in the house and stuff like that. You know, sometimes when you don't come from nothing or come from lack and you don't have to work as hard, you don't know that you're born. So again, you take it for granted and so forth. There's an attitude that's different towards the world versus someone like us that came from rough beginnings. And like so many great people, the Jay-Z's of the world, the Michael Jordans of the world, like we can go on and talk about great men, from billionaires to historians to whatever, that came from just like us, a place like Baltimore, rough bottom, you know what I mean? So I take it any day. So I love Baltimore, I love our city, and we definitely can't wait to continue to put out more music and do some initiatives that we're gonna hopefully be able to launch in the future to give back to our city. So I love you, Baltimore.